As we cross the threshold of our 50s and 60s, a quiet, almost imperceptible shift begins to occur within our musculoskeletal system. You might notice that carrying groceries feels slightly more taxing, or that recovering from a day of physical activity takes longer than it once did. For many years, clinical science viewed this gradual decline in physical strength as an unavoidable consequence of chronological aging. However, modern geriatric physiology has revealed that this process is driven by a highly specific, treatable biological phenomenon known as anabolic resistance. To understand why our bodies begin to lose muscle mass, a condition clinically referred to as sarcopenia, we must look closely at how our cells process nutrients. In our younger years, the consumption of protein acts as a direct, powerful chemical signal. When amino acids enter the bloodstream, they trigger a cascade of intracellular events that instruct our muscle fibers to repair, rebuild, and grow. This process is known as muscle protein synthesis. In a young, healthy body, even a modest amount of dietary protein is sufficient to maintain a healthy state of muscle equilibrium. As we age, however, the molecular pathways responsible for translating dietary protein into physical muscle tissue become less sensitive. This is the core of anabolic resistance. The cellular sensors that detect the presence of amino acids, specifically a protein kinase complex known as mTOR, require a much higher concentration of nutrients to initiate the rebuilding process. Consequently, even if an older adult consumes the same amount of protein they did in their 30s, their muscles may remain in a state of net breakdown, or proteolysis. This imbalance, compounded over months and years, leads to the progressive loss of myofibrillar protein, resulting in decreased mobility, balance issues, and a higher risk of frailty. Compounding this cellular resistance is the natural decline in digestive efficiency that accompanies the aging process. The stomach gradually produces less hydrochloric acid and fewer digestive enzymes, making it far more difficult to break down dense, complex animal proteins. Furthermore, age-related changes in the microvasculature can reduce the delivery of absorbed amino acids to the target muscle tissues. This means that simply consuming more heavy meats or highly processed protein isolates is not always a viable or comfortable solution for older adults. It can strain the digestive tract, tax the kidneys, and fail to address the underlying cellular resistance. To overcome this biological hurdle, we must look to nutrient-dense, highly bioavailable, and easily digestible alternatives that deliver not only the essential building blocks of muscle, but also the specific cofactors required to activate muscle protein synthesis. This is where dietary seeds emerge as an extraordinary, evidence-based tool in geriatric nutrition. Far from being simple garnishes, certain seeds are biological powerhouses. They contain concentrated packages of highly soluble proteins, essential minerals, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory compounds that work synergistically to bypass anabolic resistance, soothe systemic inflammation, and support the neuromuscular system. By strategically integrating these specific seeds into our daily dietary patterns, we can provide our muscles with the precise chemical signals they need to restore strength, protect joint stability, and preserve our physical independence. To address anabolic resistance effectively, the body must receive a steady supply of all 9 essential amino acids, those which the human body cannot synthesize on its own and must obtain through diet. This brings us to our 5th ingredient, quinoa. Though frequently prepared and consumed as a grain, quinoa is botanically a pseudo-cereal seed, and it stands out in the plant kingdom as a complete protein source. For older adults, this completeness is of paramount clinical importance. Many plant-based foods are limiting in certain amino acids, meaning they lack sufficient quantities of specific compounds like lysine or methionine to fully initiate muscle repair. Quinoa, however, provides a balanced, highly bioavailable spectrum of all essential amino acids, making it an exceptional tool for stimulating muscle protein synthesis without placing an undue burden on the digestive system. Beyond its impressive protein architecture, quinoa is exceptionally rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a vital role in muscle function and energy production. Within our cells, adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, serves as the primary energy currency. For ATP to be biologically active and fuel muscle contractions, it must bind to a magnesium ion. Without adequate magnesium, our muscles cannot efficiently utilize energy, leading to premature fatigue, weakness, and cramping. Furthermore, magnesium acts as a natural calcium channel blocker, helping muscles relax after contraction, which is essential for preventing chronic tension and supporting structural recovery. For older adults and caregivers, incorporating quinoa into a daily routine is remarkably straightforward. Because its starch structure is highly digestible, it is gentle on sensitive stomachs. To maximize its nutritional value and remove any naturally occurring saponins, the bitter outer coatings that can sometimes cause mild digestive discomfort, it is highly recommended to rinse the seeds thoroughly under cold running water before cooking. Once prepared, quinoa can serve as a nutrient-dense base for warm breakfast bowls, a protein-rich addition to soups, or a gentle substitute for traditional rice dishes, providing a reliable, complete amino acid foundation to help older muscles thrive. As we move to our fourth ingredient, we shift our focus to the crucial role of micronutrients in neuromuscular health. Pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, are among the most mineral-dense seeds available, offering a potent combination of zinc and magnesium that is uniquely suited for muscle recovery and hormonal support in older adults. As we age, maintaining optimal hormone levels is essential for preserving muscle mass. Zinc is a critical cofactor in the synthesis of key anabolic hormones, including those that regulate cellular growth and tissue repair. A deficiency in zinc can impair the body's ability to recover from daily physical exertion, leaving muscles sore and slow to rebuild. The high magnesium content in pumpkin seeds further enhances their recovery benefits. Magnesium is directly involved in regulating the nervous system's response to stress and physical strain. It helps to modulate the activity of the N-methyl-D aspartate receptor, which is responsible for transmitting pain and excitatory signals in the nervous system. By keeping this receptor balanced, magnesium helps reduce muscle spasms, stiffness, and nocturnal leg cramps, which frequently disrupt the sleep of older adults. Quality sleep is the primary window during which the body performs deep tissue repair, making the muscle-relaxing properties of pumpkin seeds highly beneficial for overall physical recovery. To ensure these minerals are fully absorbed by an aging digestive tract, proper preparation is key. Raw pumpkin seeds contain phytic acid, a naturally occurring compound that can bind to minerals like zinc and magnesium in the gut, reducing their bioavailability. To overcome this, older adults and caregivers can soak raw pumpkin seeds in water for a few hours before consuming them, or gently roast them at a low temperature. This simple process breaks down the phytic acid, making the rich mineral content far more accessible to the body. These seeds can be easily enjoyed as a standalone snack, ground into a smooth seed butter, or sprinkled over pureed vegetables to add a delicate, nutrient-rich crunch. For many older adults, the primary barrier to maintaining adequate protein intake is not a lack of appetite, but rather the digestive discomfort that can accompany heavy, protein-dense meals. This brings us to our third ingredient, hemp seeds, often referred to as hemp hearts. Hemp seeds are unique because of the specific structure of their proteins. Approximately 2/3 of the protein found in hemp seeds is made up of edestin, a highly soluble globular protein that closely mirrors the proteins found in human blood plasma. The remaining third consists of albumin, another highly digestible protein. Because these proteins are structurally simple and highly soluble, they are remarkably easy for the aging stomach to break down, even in individuals who produce lower levels of stomach acid. In addition to their gentle digestive profile, hemp seeds are an exceptional source of essential fatty acids, specifically maintaining an optimal ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids. These healthy fats play a vital role in combating systemic, low-grade inflammation, a state often referred to as inflammaging. Chronic inflammation acts like a slow burn within the body, actively breaking down muscle tissue and accelerating the progression of sarcopenia. The specific anti-inflammatory lipids found in hemp seeds, including gamma-linolenic acid, help to soothe this inflammatory response, protecting muscle fibers from degradation and supporting overall joint mobility. Because hemp seeds have a soft, delicate texture and a mild, nutty flavor, they require no grinding or complex preparation. They can be consumed straight from the package, making them an incredibly convenient option for older adults or busy caregivers. They blend seamlessly into morning oatmeal, can be stirred into yogurt, or can be blended into smoothies to provide a significant, easily digestible protein boost that supports muscle preservation without causing bloating or digestive strain. Maintaining a steady supply of nutrients to our muscles throughout the day is a key strategy in overcoming anabolic resistance. This is where our second ingredient, chia seeds, offers a unique physical advantage. When chia seeds are exposed to liquid, they undergo a fascinating transformation. The outer layer of the seed contains a high concentration of soluble fiber, which absorbs up to 10 times its weight in water, creating a thick, gelatinous gel. This gel-like matrix plays a crucial role in the digestive process. Once inside the stomach, this mucilaginous gel slows down the rate at which digestive enzymes break down carbohydrates and proteins. For older adults, this slow, controlled digestion is highly beneficial. Instead of a rapid spike in blood sugar followed by a sharp drop in energy, the gel-like consistency of chia seeds ensures a slow, sustained release of glucose and amino acids into the bloodstream. This steady delivery provides the muscles with a continuous source of energy and structural building blocks over several hours, helping to maintain a positive nitrogen balance, a state that is absolutely essential for preventing muscle breakdown. Furthermore, the high fiber content of chia seeds supports overall gastrointestinal health, promoting regular bowel movements and nurturing a healthy gut microbiome, which is increasingly recognized as a key player in systemic nutrient absorption. To utilize chia seeds effectively, it is best to mix them with a liquid, such as water, almond milk, or warm broth, and allow them to sit for at least 15 to 20 minutes until a thick, pudding-like consistency forms. This not only makes them incredibly easy to swallow and digest, but also ensures they are fully hydrated, preventing them from absorbing moisture from the digestive tract itself. We now arrive at our top-rated ingredient for supporting muscle health and combating age-related decline: flax seeds. Flax seeds are the single richest plant source of alpha-linolenic acid, an essential omega-3 fatty acid that plays a profound role in cellular health. In the context of aging muscles, alpha-linolenic acid acts as a powerful metabolic ally. It helps to improve insulin sensitivity within the muscle cells. When muscle cells are highly sensitive to insulin, they are far more efficient at absorbing both glucose for energy and amino acids for repair. This directly helps to bypass the molecular barriers of anabolic resistance, allowing older muscles to make the most of the protein consumed in the diet. Additionally, flax seeds contain an exceptionally high concentration of lignans, which are plant compounds with potent antioxidant properties. These compounds help to neutralize free radicals and reduce oxidative stress within the muscle tissues. Oxidative stress is a major contributor to muscle wasting, as it damages the delicate cellular membranes of muscle fibers and accelerates the aging process. By reducing both oxidative stress and systemic inflammation, flax seeds help to create a protective, nourishing environment in which muscle tissue can be preserved and rebuilt. To unlock the profound benefits of flax seeds, a specific preparation method is required. Whole flax seeds possess a tough, fibrous outer shell that is completely impervious to human digestive enzymes. If consumed whole, they will simply pass through the digestive tract unused, leaving their rich store of omega-3s and proteins completely inaccessible. Therefore, flax seeds must be ground or milled before consumption. For maximum freshness and to prevent the delicate fatty acids from oxidizing, it is highly recommended to grind whole flax seeds at home using a simple coffee grinder and store the ground meal in the refrigerator. A tablespoon or two of freshly ground flaxseed can be easily stirred into warm cereals, mixed into baking recipes, or blended into daily beverages to provide a powerful shield of metabolic and structural support. Preserving our muscle mass as we age is about far more than physical appearance or athletic performance. It is about protecting our fundamental independence, our mobility, and our quality of life. It is about having the strength to lift a grandchild, the balance to walk confidently on an uneven path, and the energy to engage fully with the world around us. By understanding the biological reality of anabolic resistance and taking proactive, gentle steps to nourish our bodies with nutrient-dense, easily digestible seeds like quinoa, pumpkin seeds, hemp hearts, chia, and flax seeds, we can empower our muscles to remain strong, resilient, and capable. Remember, these dietary adjustments work best when paired with gentle, consistent resistance exercises, such as bodyweight squats, resistance band movements, or dedicated walking routines, and adequate daily hydration. This holistic approach signals to your body that your muscles are vital, active, and worthy of preservation. As you consider making changes to your dietary routine, please keep in mind that while these seeds are highly nutritious, they are also rich in specific minerals and fiber. If you have a history of kidney disease, diverticulitis, or are currently taking blood-thinning medications, it is essential to consult with your physician or a registered dietitian before significantly increasing your intake of seeds, as their high phosphorus, potassium, and omega-3 content may interact with certain medical conditions or treatments. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. If you found this information helpful, please consider sharing it with a loved one or caregiver and subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based insights into healthy, vibrant aging. Stay strong, stay informed, and take care of yourself.